Huskar mid and the Shadow being safe. And I think that's a really good audible call. Reconnect back in us for now. Connect. Oh, here we go. Sweet. Alright, and no first blood. Yay. Alrighty,
30
so
seconds to battle. Here
we are. Pretty smooth feed this time around. No perfect world lag for me today. And gyrocopter. The controversial pirate ship gyrocopter. Mad machinist. Going about with his It's a little crazy for even me, but you know, I'm old school. Dota 1.
The battle
sometimes
begins.
Things irk you, and you just want to keep them the same. But oh well.
Worthy tribute.
So we're going to be seeing U9 running safe lane Huskar and Shinkyu, the farmer team, running that mid lane SF. So it's a player swap, but it's not going to be a lane swap for the heroes. We're actually going to see a very early jump here for the bounty hunter. Really wants to start off on the right foot with a courier snipe, but Shinkyu, if you look at his items, already went for the healing salve. He didn't go for any branches, so doesn't need to courier out a healing salve after getting that bounty rune. The bounty hunter's just going to have to keep moving, and yeah, we'll see feet under some pretty heavy pressure. There's a couple thunderstrikes already offsetting the matchup, and Shinkyu is still looking for his first soul. Oh, Sentry Ward already in play, so the Rupik not going to be able to wreak too much havoc just yet. Needs to get his first 200 gold, and he needs to look to tango this Sentry. In the meantime, though, we'll have Huskar down here. Interesting pair of wards here. Not too sure why you want the Sentry there. The obs, I mean, makes sense. I mean, the LPC very clearly. Maybe it was a misplace on the sword. Maybe they thought they had observables selected, because I don't think the Sentry is all that valuable, even if the obs is. I'm seeing Zex Mango offlane with the Mango here. A lot of HP regen to work with. So although AU1 will do his best to zone him out, it still looks like Nightstalker will get a decent bit of experience. He should be like level 4 by nighttime, which is plenty to get involved. Rupik does look to put some pressure on Shinkyu more directly too. LPC looks to come for the bottom rune, and I think Darkseer might just look to block the spawn. No, he's sticking to the lane, making sure he gets the Iron Shells out early, and we're actually going to see some good damage here onto the Shadow Fiend. They can't really blink follow-up, because they've already used that, but they can take care of the ward with that early Sentry I was talking about. A lot of damage on the SF, and also regen. Oh boy, great for the Queen of Pain. Up top, Nightstalker gets caught by the Impale. Looks like it's going to be the Rocket Rush to bring him down for the first blood. Already Monet starting off on the right foot.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
I'm really confused about the Sentry Ward. I think this is actually blocking spawn, I'm not sure, but they did block their own spawn. I really don't have words for it. Other than the fact that Reborn did mess up some of the trees and spawn boxes, but I don't think that was one of them. Iron Shield's coming out here trying to annoy the Huskar, but the lower HP Huskar is, the more fearsome he might be. And we also see some very safe Courier play. It's actually going to be Faith that delivers the bottle, while the Courier stays tier 2 tower. It makes Ripuk's job very difficult. He really can't be the annoying bounty hunter if he can't find that snipe. Faith will just sit here, perfectly fine, staying level 1 and just spamming Thunderstrike. It's a very mana efficient spell just for level 1. Only costs 130, and you're going to be able to get 160 damage out. It's very solid. Interesting enough, Zexbingo has a TP in case he maybe gets impaled Hex and then has to TP out in the 3-second window. Maybe he will survive. Anywho, at least it will be an Ion Shell on the Bounty Hunter, so maybe having more potential this round, but he can't get in range to tango the Sentry Ward, and he's just going to be caught out. The Kinetic Field will actually lock him in, and Shinkyu just needs one more raise. Does a kill, doesn't get the raise though, as Ripuk runs out. So it looks like he'll be okay, tangoing. He's got a lot of armor here, 5 base armor and no spell damage to bring him down. So one more hit, not going to do the trick, and it's actually going to be a turnaround here against Faith. Just one more Revenom hit, and the Disruptor will fall. Wyvern unable to help the support bro. Zexbingo, ow, I was saying that he was on the path to a really good, like, well-timed level 4, that he was going to get some good experience momentum here, but as soon as I say that, he not only gets killed, but then completely zoned out. He's barely gained any experience since I last looked at him. Meanwhile, down bottom, this is a very hurt Bounty Hunter. I'm curious what his game plan is. Running around 160 HP, Bounty Hunter doesn't really accomplish too much. I figure he's going to go back to base. This 2v2 right now, it's pretty challenging, slightly 22-9 over the Queen of Pain's 16-9. And the stacks are going to be coming out from Faith here. Already, is that a triple? Oh, no. Just a lot of creeps all gathered together. It is going to be... No, it is. There's, yeah, trolls like stacked on top of each other. It was awkward there, but now we're looking at it's still a triple stack, no quad, but yeah. Wyvern looking for an opportunity here. Dire don't have enough vision to really see this coming if they just use the Arctic Burn over the cliffs, but go into this part and try to wrap it, then obviously going to be seen.
Is under attack.
So abandoning the bottom lane here, Darkseer has left. He's been forced out by the Huskar too heavily. He gets the Soul Ring and he just wants to do what he can. We're actually going to see the Queen of Pain now. If she goes forward at all, she can easily die to the Arctic Burn here. The Splinter Blast will not connect, but Zexbingo coming in with the level 1 Void, and they are going to catch out the Queen of Pain against the TP of an ally. It looks like maybe the Lion TP. So nice flanking position there for the Night Stalker. Much needed experience for him as well, and a lot of damage in this tier 1 tower while the Queen of Pain is down. Bounty Hunter maybe looks to at least cover the rune, but Faith is one step ahead. Get a banner for himself. It's a little bit annoying for the Disruptor, but I don't think he'll go down here. Ripuk just not strong enough to do more than pat him on the back. Huskar rushing out the armlet for boots, not uncommon, and a lot of value out of this Helm of the Iron Will as well. He's just going to have an uncontested free farm lane, though honestly only 27 and 28, missing out on some last hits, presumably under tower. Base damage of Huskar isn't ideal, and it might be something that U9 hasn't practiced as heavily. Ooh, a dive. Here's Zexbingo. Gets the first hit. Now looking for the Crippling Fear on a Queen of Pain. Needs one raise to get it, and there you go. Shinkyu finds himself another kill. Uno Shadow Fiend near the top of the CS, only behind the Gyrocopter, farming on the top lane. Disruptor actually went down there. They do pick him up. He was looking to stack, and Ripuk with the Shuriken toss is going to be able to bring him down. It looks like level 1 Shuriken now freshly hitting level 4, and now trying to run for his life. Zexbingo doesn't have detection, but he does have a silence, and one more Void will do it, but Ripuk looking for the Fade Time Invis. No! Courier! I honestly think the Courier just got that kill for Zexbingo. The clear vision over the trees, just flying over top of him, gave him vision for the Void. Otherwise, the Void would have started the animation and then been cancelled by the Fog of War. Really nice Courier usage there. I don't think they intended for that initially, but they obviously did once they found that opportunity. Queen of Pain won't even attempt to deny. Much damage here.
Top tower is under attack.
All in all, one tower down mid. Kills even out 3 for 3. And if we look at it just early on, we're seeing already the net worth leading about 1,300 for Tongfu. Really interested to see what's Huskar does though. Armlet, boots. He's at least going to go for the brown booties, but he is going to look to start just diving people soon. Goes for a 0-3-3 build to open up. Also wondering what the Shadow Fiend does, and that he's already pushed out the mid lane. Like, his job's kind of done. He can farm the jungle a lot, but that is warded. There is a bounty hunter lurking, and not always going to feel safe in doing that. TD room though. Maybe glass, but you're certainly a cannon at the same time. Oh, could be a smoke play coming out here. Lion and Gyrocopter have some real kill potential. FTD just looking for blood, and it might be on this SF. Gonna be moving back to base, so leaves the Disruptor all by himself. Faith very probably in some trouble here, as we see Monet now breaking the smoke. They're looking for the call down over the tree line, but that kinetic field makes it hard for him to actually engage. They get a nice little pincer, and it's going to be the Shadow Strike sets up a call down here. Glimpse Smack blaze it, but Pain still grabs the kill with the damage over time.
Tower is under attack.
Up top here, Riphook. Just keeping tabs on enemies here. If anybody TP'd to help out the Disruptor in mid, then instantly the Bounty Hunter would go for the cancel with the Shuriken Toss. So overall, just good totality here. It's actually right on top of his foe, but yeah, his intention there is just to make sure that there is no reinforcement for the Disruptor, and it's a clean kill. Monet now is actually up here. Jinq gets a good hit on him with the raise long range. Decent chunk of his health already gone, but LPC is caught out here, and it might have to Arctic Burn over the tree line to disengage. They want to keep it casual, wait for somebody with a disable to come in, but in the meantime, Tongfu are rallying 4 heroes against 2. They get the darkness out. Now I would say it's a very afraid Gyrocopter that is unable to really aid the tower effectively. 9 especially getting involved. There's no way you fight into this right now. This guy is too big with the armlet already available, and he's found his quarry in AU1. They're actually want to do more. They want to go for the carry. They're going to go for Monet, and they get him with the glimpse as well. So AU1 going to be going down 2. That's going to be a 5-4 kill score. It is going to be Tongfu really strong pressing forward here. I mean, how do you fight this Huskar? Just right now, just the 1-3-3 build, the armlet. This guy is an absolute monster. You have to use your first Sonic Wave of the game to kill Beast. It seems so difficult. They don't have damage coming from sources either. It's really just the Queen of Pain and Gyrocopter. And now they're one of those focused single target damage, which Huskar is weak to. All of them really do their damage in an AoE, and that means that the Huskar is going to be able to really stand and deliver just with vitality alone. If he gets like a Dominator treads next, there's no way he dies. Because they can't focus him down well enough. Maybe if the Finger of Death him at 100% HP when the passive isn't really active. Otherwise, I guess you need the Gyrocopter Silver Edge, but that has its limits. Queen of Pain looking for the flanking opportunity here. We're going to see a couple TPs back, but the call down will at least hit once here on multiple targets. Second Bingo trying to TP away and will not be successful. Will be a glimpse back that may the other 2 alive. As Faith goes on the run, PC just goes TP. Looks like that will be that. Oh, maybe not. We do have Queen of Pain cutting him off at the path. Faith hiding, and they do not find him in the tree line. So, they have lost their Tier 2 and Tier 1 top, they have lost their Tier 1 mid, and just free farm zone for U9 down bottom. And he goes for the lifesteal next. This guy's a monster now. Like, just with lifesteal alone, this guy already can out-heal a lot of the single target damage from any one hero. Inner vitality is actually being maxed out here. I gotta say, this guy, as I was saying, he doesn't seem comfortable CSing on the hero. He's actually skilling, in my mind, here perfectly. Like, he's getting the exact amount of life sustain and duration to just stand and deliver throughout the fights, no matter what they throw at him. Now we see the Night Stalker. I saw the Glows of Haste, and I thought that's probably going to be a Midas. A very fast one, as he's up 100 seconds ago. So, almost 2 minutes ago, that's a 10+ minute Midas coming up for the Night Stalker. And that is going to build up a very fast level 16, as well as a very time-efficient negative step as well. I'm not sure about this play here, though. Queen of Pain going in under the tower, has a haste room, felt confident, but now she's taking so much damage, and she'll be glimpsed back into the Night Stalker. So, yeah, kind of using that haste run as God Room. We're going to test that Huskar's survivability as he gets gone on here, but he's got the armlet. He'll life break forward, turn on that armlet, and go right onto a tower, onto the gyrocopter, fighting it out with the help of the Shadow Fiend. They kill off the gyrocopter, but the Hunter still falls, and the illusion is still in play here, hitting onto Shinku. Riphook really wants his kill. He gets it with a shuriken toss. That's a track kill, and now the dust comes out, and he has to stay in the tree line here. XLW. Keep moving, but LPC finds out Riphook, and still Riphook playing games. Another dust comes out, and they actually are going to be able to bounce the shuriken over to both heroes. Now Queen of Pain going to look for one more. They see that coming on the tree line, and he can't catch the bounty hunter. That's going to be a triple track kill. Oh my! FTD profiting so much from that exchange. Just look at this net worth value. Bounty hunter just got 1730 gold. You think Alchemist is broken when it comes to these insane gold values. Look at that! Bounty Hunter, who has done nothing this game until this moment. He killed a Disruptor once. Until this moment, Bounty Hunter has done nothing. And suddenly, he's above the Night Stalker offlane net worth. He's just behind his Queen of Pain. Off of one fight, he doubled his net worth. Oh, man. The comeback gold, I think he ended a kill streak, certainly got a lot of tracks out. Man, that is ridiculous. And now 9-8, the kill score for FTDC. 1,500 net worth. Still favoring Tongfu, but more track kills, and that could turn violently. Huskar felt so confident, but he went under tower, under wall, and under gyrocopter, and that's just a little bit too much to get a second arm and toggle out, which he failed to do. Whoa, 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 whoa! Life break, life broken, feet going down. That was a very clowny animation, but that's what happens when you try to escape the Huskar to chase you down. Thought they changed that for some reason, but nope. He'll stay like glue. We're gonna see Riphook actually caught out here. This should be the 10th kill of the game. Going to Tongfu, one more hit, but he glimmers away. They actually don't find him, and now these heroes are kind of caught out by themselves. 10th kill, I mean. See Faith with the track, assuming he's got heroes behind him, and head back home. Right now they're pressed in. Son bleed on the gyrocopter. And it's going to be a jump here onto the Winter Wyvern. He's got this Winter's Curse, but he has no TP, so he'd really guarantee surviving at all. He's going to try to embrace himself, but that's going to be the death of LPC, and that... Oh no! He pops the Winter's Curse and still dies! That is actually disastrous. So now the Static Storm's wasted too. That's 2 huge ultimates gone during a Roche attempt. You can't waste ultimates willy-nilly like that, but A1 has gone pretty far ahead. Riphook, glimmering, wall glimpsed. Hit by the life break, but negates most of the damage, and now the wall replica Sonic Wave comes out doing a lot of damage. I'm not sure what that Sonic Wave does now. U9 is free to just go clobber in time onto the gyrocopter, kills him off, and the Queen of Pain as well blinks too far forward and goes down quick. U9 is low, but he's still kicking. They're just gonna go right back into the pit to finish this off. Yeah, you have to save the Sonic Wave against the Huskar. You have to make sure that it's like right when he's dropping down to the health threshold is the least effective. Of course, there's only one ultimate, so that's hard to do, but... Now that was a tough fight. FTD end up losing badly, as they lose multiple lives of core heroes. The Gyrocopter and the Queen of Pain are all their damage, and they really need items. Killing those heroes off, as well as taking the Roshan and Aegis for the Huskar, Tongfu are feeling really confident now. 4k plus in net worth, and shooting up on experience as well. I mean, the graph looks dramatic, but let's be real here. It's 0 to 2300. We've seen a lot greater experience swings
Dire's middle tower
any other games in Dota 2. Nice push forward here. We're actually going to see a glimpse back here onto Bounty Hunter, again, onto the same exact Sentry Ward as before, and this time it looks like he'll be going down, Glimmer or not. One more spell. It's going to be the Shadow Fiend raise. Of course, Shinku cleans it up. He's got a Blink Dagger, so he's able to get in position quickly. So at this point, I feel like you just build up the Night Stalker, or sorry,
Radiant's
the Huskar
top
in terms of
tower is
strength.
under attack.
Build the Night Stalker's Aghanim's,
Radiant
and then you just control the
structures
map.
are
I mean,
fortified.
right now FTD are clearly not able to fight and fairly. Queen of Pain can find pickoffs left and right. Bounty Hunter can be very annoying, but when it comes down to a full-on engagement, 5-on-5, Tongfu just have a better lineup for it. At least with this much momentum behind it. Look at overall levels, and you got like a level 12 Shadow Fiend, a level 11 Huskar,
Radiant's bottom tower is
level
under
7
attack.
and 8 line, and the Bounty Hunter. These cores are so much more powerful than the supports. See, that's how I thought it would work, but maybe she got hit by the
Radiant's
ice break
middle
and
tower
then linked
is
out.
under attack.
I don't know. It's very interesting. And another double ward. I gotta say that they're not planning this way that we're seeing it. And the smoke will come through, but Bounty Hunter doesn't get the chance to break it here, and this actually might be the death of the Queen of Pain. Gonna be able to get the Thunder Strike, and then as soon as she blinks back, that's a glimpse by Fate. Be the death of the Queen of Pain, and that's gonna be a push down the mid lane. Huskar on the front line, of course, with his Aegis, but has to watch himself as his mana pool is lacking. Not usually a concern, but in this case, very important with that Inner Vitality. Warcraft just trying to get the next thing. Maybe be a Silver Edge still. I'm not gonna assume Shingasha until I see it. We will see, however, Rimbook caught out. Glimmer or not, he'll be going down, and that's gonna be A1 also. Just trying to hold the high ground. It is so difficult now. To heal up the Huskar pretty significantly with his high HP, and now he's gonna go around the top tower with that armlet ready to go. And they do go for the vacuum, but there's gonna be Winter's as well. Monet has to shoot the Jar Cutter. That means he mitigates U9's strike, but still will fall in the end. And now U9, one armlet toggle away from just wiping them all out. Yeah, he's on a killing spree. Nice attempt with the wall back and call down, but you need a Sonic Wave on top, and of course Feet was all the way back there. She was just respawning, I believe. Either way, there's gonna be the glyph coming out. One Rax, FTD, CP are in a really bad spot in terms of trying to get back here. Gonna see another vacuum. They're still fighting in the wall. They stay for a very long time, and they will lose the Aegis. Zek Bingo tanky enough to withstand it all on the right side of the wall. They're just gonna go ahead and slowly poke down barracks. That should work out for them. Do they need to interact? I feel like they'll claim it no matter the case. No ultimates really available to fulfill their intentions. They should get back now.
Has fallen.
That sure it can toss. But Shinky's got the blink, and U9 is Scar. Well, you don't wanna. It's not just picking a fight with a bull. This is picking a fight with. Huskar will be finishing up Heaven's Halberd soon, I believe. Seems to be the intention. Where's that? Yeah, he's going for the Talisman Evasion now. Ding ding, we have a winner. Caught out. Back might not be enough. The smoke and the Tranquil Bell line to close in. But there's a haste rune. Are you kidding me? One of two runes that would save him there. The Invis obviously also being quite helpful. Gyro, gyro, gyro. Needs to get the oak. Oh, never mind. This is kind of the awkward time GG that we saw in game 1. Monet actually dropped it at a weird time where just like a Rubik died. And they were like, GG. Well, this time, talked about it as a team. They know that there's no path back after them in lane of Rax has fallen. And they call it without making it much more painful for them.